Morning guys, we will start in 9 minutes. Right, just like the stream and everything, and I'll get your questions and all that. Make sure you got them ready. See you in a bit. Good morning guys. Make sure to put in a question, get the tickers flowing, and I will see you all in 6 minutes. All right, 6 minutes. So write a question that you have about trading, that you struggle with, something you don't understand that I post, or something that you can learn today, something you can learn and understand and get better each day. So ask me a question and I can do my best to help you. Assuming you guys don't ask, then I assume you guys are all making millions and billions of dollars and you don't need my help at all. All right, I do this for you guys, so make sure you take full advantage. See you in a bit. Good morning all. We will start in 3 minutes. Get the questions in. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Not one question has been asked yet. Extremely upset about it. But I will continue to post charts and be a robot for you all. Maybe start to turn into one soon as well. Two minutes until we get started. 2 minutes. Rightio, let's get started. Happy Wednesday. It's an exciting day to make a lot of money. Don't get caught up in all the bad news and everything about FOMC, the rates and all that kind of BS, because it's just going to trap your emotions and you're going to be locked into negativity. For me, every day is an amazing day. I take the same thing and I do the same thing over and over again. And I am very consistent, and that is why I get the results that I want, because I don't care what the news are, what the rates are, who is saying what, or what is happening. We can see the stock market is going down, but there is always opportunity. I've proved it this week, and I will continue to prove it as long as you keep following and learning from me. I've given exactly 4 trades this week. On Monday, I gave 2 green trades, and on Tuesday, I gave 2 green trades. As a whole, I'm 100% on alerts this week in the Discord. You should make sure that you are in there if you want to make some money. If you don't want to make money, then you can keep staying on the Twitter side, which is fine. But 100% on alerts this week, absolutely amazing. Left a lot on the table on a couple plays, but it is what it is. I will take green because I know 99% of people are red this week. Good morning. You have to be quick with these trades. You do have to be quick with these trades. You have to be quick. What up, Totes? Master Totes. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Scott. LITM. What's happening with LITM? LITM is down 6%. You are back at 0.5 support level. Maybe you're doing a little retest here, so you broke above it, retest. Now, continue to go up. So let's see what happens. Also, we have FOMC today. It is at 2 p.m. Eastern. I will be in my bed by then, but for those who will be here, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that the rates market gets sorted out ASAP. So this LITM looks decent. I would look for possible entries maybe around this level, but I'd wait for open and see. Maybe around this 0.48 level might be good for entries. Just go to a smaller time frame and indicate some possible entries around that level. T-non is very bearish. Personally would avoid something like this. If I'm looking for an entry or forcing a setup on this is what I would say, because it's not in a bearish trend or bullish trend. It's not above any resistance. It's in a downtrend right now and it's below resistance. So you're fighting the trend at the moment. Fighting. T-non, nothing unless 122 break above. So if this breaks and closes above 122, highly recommend to get into the trade. Guys, also on Friday, I'm going to be going over the Discord, so make sure you have joined. You will be joining on Friday. It will be on YouTube like this. I will show you exactly what's in the Discord, what you can expect in the Discord, how the alerts work, what the additional information is on the Discord to Twitter, because there's a huge difference. Twitter, I just share charts and setups. Doesn't really mean too much. I try to give a little bit of education here and there, but the main focus is the Discord, where I give all the alerts. Myself and Hassie are there together. The live seminars, my strategy and how I trade and how I teach all you guys. It's all in there as well. So if you want to join, feel free to join. We'll be on, I will do this, the basically, I guess, seminar thing on Friday around this time. And then you guys will all be able to see it. Everyone on Twitter, all the followers will be able to see it for free. Then you can make your decision from there, because for me, the easiest way to explain it and show you guys is through this, instead of posting and spamming it on Twitter all the time, because I don't really promote the Discord much. But it is completely optional if you would like to join. It will be tomorrow around this time. I mean Friday. Right, we have CRVO. CRVO doesn't have much volume right now. We're in a downtrend. CRVO needs volume. CRVO needs volume. No volume equals no entry. AISP, let's have a look. AISP is very bullish. Posted this chart yesterday. Someone told me about it and it looks absolutely fantastic. Mark the next key level right here. Yeah, it looks very good. Despite the market conditions, this play is pretty much doing its own thing. Looks good. I would definitely keep this one on watch for the coming weeks. Definitely reversing big time. Bullish chart. I got one more chart on Twitter, then I'll get to everybody's questions. Make sure you post a question. Make sure you've liked up the stream. Make sure that you've shared the channel as well. XHLD. XHLD is whack. I would just wait for VWAP, so turn VWAP on, nothing, VWAP. Easy as that. XHLD, no entries unless the candle closes above VWAP. All right. Okay, let's see. BDTX. BDTX is obviously bullish. If you're in the Discord, use the candlestick strategy on this. If you're not in the Discord, what you can do is draw the simple downtrend break, and you can wait for a downtrend break on this. These are your key levels. Where is it? 260. 260 and 285 are your next key levels on this trade right now. You do not want to buy because it's going down. If you have a magical indicator that shows it's going up, then you are more than welcome to enter. I'm just sharing what's happening right now. It's pulling back. It's a downtrend. So just wait for it to break the downtrend. Candle body must close above to take your entry. Closes above, confirms that there is a breakout. There's a bullish trend happening, and now we're pushing. Based on the 5-minute, we are pushing down and steady downtrend at the moment. Wheeler, I hate this stock. I think this stock is a load of trash. I think this stock is a load of trash, unfortunately. So hope you're not in it, but I have 160 marked on here. This stock is very bearish. Maybe you're looking at the 52-week low or some kind of RSI, Bollinger Band, MACD, crossover, all that kind of stuff. Bit too technical for my liking, but yeah, at the moment, I don't see anything unless 160. But yeah, I wouldn't even be touching this. This would not be on my watch list. SLXN, this is another cult play. So as I mentioned with these plays, avoid them, but anything over maybe 170 would be good entries. Right now, I would just leave it alone. So anything over 170 would be entries. Anything below 170, meaning 169 and below, is no entry because it's bearish, it's in a downtrend, and it has low volume. LFWD, another one that has low volume. I'm not too sure what's going on with this. Yeah, nothing at the moment. Maybe if it breaks a downtrend. LFWD needs downtrend break. SoFi, I like this long term. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. We have a major resistance around here. 12 to 1250. Around this level is a area of resistance. We've rejected it and rejected it. So maybe above 1250 would be good for swing entries, but anything below right now, it's just still in the bearish trend. Difficult to enter something like that. Personally, I wouldn't be buying anything yet. I would wait for tomorrow and see how the market reacts to this FOMC today. $12.50 break looks good though. Definitely looks good. RR is looking all right. As long as it holds $2, in my opinion, it should be fine. But we have FOMC, and I think that there's not going to be many plays running. See ADTX running right now. ADTX from the watch list is running. This was a crazy movie yesterday. Crazy movie yesterday. So we have this above 950, looks good. This was crazy running yesterday. Yeah, yesterday this thing ran how much percent? 71%. Look at this. Crazy moves. It halted once, I think, if anyone can quote me. I think maybe once or twice. HIMS. What's happening here? HIMS. I don't know. This thing's not great. Right now you're in a bearish trend. Maybe above 36.15 you can look for entries. Right now it's just difficult to trade this. What is this? HIMS entries over 36.15. Yeah, 36.15 looks good. REKR, what's happening here? REKR, we have downtrend, low volume, difficult to trade something like this. Personally, not my kind of setup. Maybe above the downtrend you could look for entries. Difficult at the moment though. Yeah, so we have to win this. Guys, let's like on the stream, get the questions in. I'm getting to everybody. Okay, let's see. REKR. Yeah, REKR right now bearish. Foxo, I definitely would avoid this. It's a real big pump and dump, honestly. I've got it here on my watch list because I'm just going to avoid it, but for now I'm just going to honestly delete it. It's just leave it. Maybe above 20 cents, but the bigger load is trash. To be honest with you, I would just leave it alone. Guys, when someone just asked, what do I mean by entries? Is this, I just want to see something. I'll get to everyone's questions, but just put 1 or 2, okay? 1 is that you understand what I'm writing. 2 is that you don't, okay? I put a post that I think is very clear and easy to understand. I said SLXN, entries over 170. Press 1 or type 1 if that is clear. Type 2 if that's not clear to you. if you don't know what that means. So I said SLXN entries over 170. Someone just told me, they said, what do you mean by entries? I don't know. I mean, I'm not the smartest person in the world, right? And I think I've written it as if a toddler can read that, but just press 1 if you can understand that, 2 if you don't understand that. Because if you don't understand that, can you please tell me what you don't understand about it, or what it's confusing, or what's not clear? I just want to see. Okay, mostly everyone understands. Okay, I'm not dumb then. All right, cool. Okay, LITM. LITM needs to hold 0.5. 0.5 is what you need to hold. Hold that level and then we'll see. But wait for open. If that can hold into open, that will be a good sign because it's a huge psychological level. BOF, nothing on this. This is terrible stock, this. No volume. ADTX, yeah, ADTX moving up. I would wait for 950 personally. If you want to enter now, you can enter now. For me, I just need extra confirmation. Breaks above that level, should continue to go up. Can I do Lays? Yes, I can. Lays is right here. This is my prediction for Lays. So Lays runs with RR, RGTI, QBTS, QS, all those kind of stocks. All the quantum AI all linked together in my opinion. So they run together right now. It looks like it's retesting 330, needs to hold this. Obviously, breaks at 389 or 390 level. Should continue to go up. Right now, could look for entries, but I would just wait for open and see if we can hold it. Yeah, I've had a really good week this week. Let's go, Fig. Well done. Well done, well done, well done. Take the green and run. BDTX, what's happening here? Still no downtrend break. If the candle closes above, this is the candle body here that I've represented in yellow. If we can get a candle body that can close above it like this, okay, this is the candle body as I just mentioned. Here's the downtrend. You can see that no candle body has entered or closed above. It's rejected here. Look, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Look, let's say this candle wick has rejected here. The candle body, this thing here, must close above. So this green candle we're watching needs to close above, right? Like that. Not closed above, so you cannot enter. You have to wait at least 40 seconds still for that candle to close. SCNX, what's happening with SCNX? Up 10%, little spike, little pump and dump. Yeah, nothing unless $3.62 on this. Someone asked me about this earlier. For me, I don't know, it's not my kind of setup. There's not enough price action. It's a bit of a weird chart to be honest, but I know if it breaks 362, there's a high probability of going up. Needs 362 break. Yeah, I posted this one earlier, but I'll post it again. 362 break needed. GNPX. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on GNPX. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing on GNPX. If you want to take the trade setup or you're looking for entries, I definitely wouldn't take this trade. I would focus on something else that actually has volume. Runners, all these on the left-hand side here in blue. Or you can wait for 0.374 if you need to take the trade for some reason. Gone over RR and Lays already. TRNR, yeah, this looks good. Larger time frame, this looks bullish. Expecting this one to break out. It looks good. Falling wedge, demand zone, area of support here at $1. Very, very nice. Yeah, it looks good. Don't know the news, don't care about the news, don't know who the company is owned by, don't know what's going on with this play, but I can tell you that the current setup based on technicals is bullish. Bullish means up. ASM. Let's have a look. ASM doesn't have much volume, to be honest with you. Not my kind of setup. Maybe at 170 you could look for entries around here. Right now there's no volume on this. It's extremely difficult to trade something that has no volume, so I don't know how to trade this. If I had to take the trade, I would just make it very easy for myself. If it breaks the highest point that it's been, which is 206 so far, which was yesterday, then maybe you could look for an entry, indicates that there's bullish trend above VWAP, above all the highs and everything, and it shows that buyers are in full control. There's a high probability going up. That's my logic behind it. But right now, I don't know what's going to happen around here. No problem. CSNX. Don't have it. CNSX. I don't have CSNX. Sorry, I do not have a Discord is a very smart investment in your future if you want to make money. You are correct, Fig. You are correct. For those who just joined, I will be doing a seminar or basically live session like this on Friday. Going through the Discord, you can see everything that is in the Discord. I will show you all the trade alerts. I'll show you how it works. I'll show you where the setups are, how it works, so you can understand if you want to understand, or you really want to join the Discord and you don't know what it looks like or you don't know the difference. I can tell you this, that the Twitter compared to Discord is a huge difference, right? You pay for the education, you pay for the alerts of people like that, the swing trades, you pay for my strategy, you pay for all those things that are given to you, right? So that is what is in the Discord, right? Obviously, if you don't want to join, you don't have to join, but I get a lot of questions about it. So for me, doing it on here is the best way to do it because I can get a larger audience and all the followers can join from there. IMV team, not too sure about this one. Yeah, very bearish chart. Daily's bearish. Yeah, nothing on this. I'm not too sure what you see on it. If you know what you see on it, let me know what you see, because at the moment I don't see anything but going down. So this is very bearish at the moment. I don't really like it. IMVT, what is the time we can do filter for stocks and find opportunities? What is the time? I don't know. You obviously, I'm assuming market opens when you can use screeners and scanners and things. So for me, I'm not really interested in something like that. I don't use screeners or scanners. So, but if you do, I'm assuming they work at. I don't think many work pre-market. I just use top gainers. That's all I use. That's my screener scan. It's free. It costs me $0. I don't need anything else other than that. I've traded like that for 4 years and it's worked like a charm. WOLF. What's happening with Wolf Speed? Wolf Speed is nothing exciting, right? We can see that this is an area of resistance around here. We've got a lot of rejection around this zone. So $6, maybe above $6 would be good for entries. Then again, you have this in the way. So yeah, just at the moment, it is bearish. When something is bearish, you do not want to take the trade unless you have your magical indicator that indicates a reversal that will happen. Then obviously that is different. For me, I don't have that indicator, unfortunately. I wish I did. But yeah, I'm just sharing what I see. No entries unless $6. The way I think about it is very easy. I make my trading extremely easy, and this is how I teach people. What is the probability of a stock going up or down? When we are trading, we are buying it, expecting it to go up. Now, what is the probability of us getting in the trade? What is the highest probability of us making money? All I do is I make it easy for myself. I understand the stock is bearish. It's in a downtrend. There's low volume. I can see that already. Now, I know that if it has volume and it's above a resistance, right? Right now, it's not. So if this was above $6, I know there's a high probability it'll go up. Right now, there's no high probability of anything. Hi Tiger, what is Buru? Buru is trash. I know people like the news. This company is a load of trash. Look at the weekly. It should tell you the thing is 23 cents. The daily, it is bearish, trash. 4 hour bearish, 1 hour trying to become bullish if it doesn't fake out like it's done 500 times. But yeah, whether this news is, whatever this news is, we can look together. Eliminates 100% of long-term indebtedness. Means nothing to me, to be honest. But yeah, there's too much wishy-washy stuff going on here. You have a resistance at this point, you have a resistance here, and then you have a resistance here. For me, if I was to take a trade, I would wait for the easiest point and the most, yeah, this point was 3.5, yeah. I would say above here looks good because there's nothing else. Look, we close above here, we have clean range. We have this in the way if we enter here. We have entered, if we enter here, then we have this in the way, right? Then we can still have this in the way. We close above here, nothing but clean range. So that is what I would look for on that. But Buru, yeah, I will not be trading it. It's also under $1, so I don't care. But if you like the stock and you think there's a good opportunity, you like the technicals or something, I'm not saying it's not worth entries. I'm just talking on behalf of myself and what I see, because I'm just giving you what I'm looking at the moment, because right now I don't see anything. So someone just asked, let me just respond to this probability. Right, so this is what it means. Broke resistance and bias. Right. Okay, so the person that asked me, remember I was telling you about, and I press 1 if you know what it is, and press 2 if you don't, if it's not clear, right? A lot of you guys said it was clear. So the question was, I put SLX and entries over 170, and someone said, what do you mean by entries? Right, and I think that that's very clear that I said entries are over 170. That means if it is over 170, if it breaks 170, you could take the trade. That is what it means. Okay. Now, when they said, what do you mean by entries? I said entry means enter, buy equals enter the trade over 170 and above. So they said, I thought so. I only asked because entering above 170 sounds risky. So because obviously the stock is currently at, it's only at $1.23, right? And I said, wait for 170. So they're saying, why are you going to enter at 170 when you could enter lower? So they're saying, like, surely you buy low and sell high, right? Which makes sense, I understand. But for me, the way I trade is, right? So overall, the question is that because I said wait for 170 and the stock is at 120, why can't they buy now? My reasoning is because if it closes above that 170 mark, right, it indicates that there is a higher probability that the stock will go up. 170 is the major area of resistance, right? I'll just show you the chart. Let me get the chart up. So SLXN right now, look, I can tell you, even go to the 5-minute, there is no volume. Look at this chart. I can see it. I saw it on a larger time frame. I can even see it from here. No volume, nothing, no candles, indicates no buyers, no sellers, no demand, no interest. Nothing's going to push this thing up right now, right? Nothing. I can tell you that if it breaks above 170, and this is what I explained to them, if it closes above this resistance 170, there is a higher probability of this going up. Why is that? Because if it breaks a resistance, it means that buyers are in control, that there is a strong bullish trend, and that there is obviously volume, and that there is a demand for the stock, and people want to buy it, and therefore it should go up. Right now, there is nothing, no demand, nothing, no volume, no one's interested, don't care. Right? That's as easy as I can explain it to you. Simple logic, no indicators. Not because someone said something. I'm looking at the chart and I'm understanding exactly what's going on, breaking it down so you can understand it very simply. All right, so that should make a lot of sense for everybody who was a little bit unclear with those kind of things. GNPX, nothing on this, trash, maybe above 0.374. KULR, have a break and retest set up on this, but yeah, needs volume at the moment. I do like this chart. I like this stock in general, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe needs to hold like 155, 150. If you can hold 150, that'll be a nice level. Traded this week, I think, or last week. QUBT, is this up? This thing was crazy bullish yesterday, which was nice. Right now you just have that $9 resistance level, so $9 right here. So what I'll do is I'll just mark it like this. So I understand that $9 now is an entry point if it closes above, because we've identified that if we look left on the chart, we can see that this has become an area of resistance here, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I know every time it gets to $9 that it keeps coming down. If it closes above, if a candle body closes above like this, right, and then we can indicate that now, okay, there is a confirmation of a breakout. Now the trend has gone from a bearish trend to a bullish trend, and now the stock should go up. Easy, simple, understand like that. That is how I try and educate people. Make it easy for yourself. Right, close above $9. That will be a nice entry. 111. How do me and Hassie meet? Hassie used to have a Discord a long time ago, and then I had one as well. He decided well, he approached me and said, why don't we join together? And I said yes. So we decided to join together and trade, just because we trade pretty much the exact same way. Our style is similar, but we also do trade different setups. But yeah, we work well as a team. We do very well, and we've just proven consistent results, transparency, everything, and we've built a very great community through Discord as well, and then obviously on Twitter as well. So yeah, that's what we have done. SLSX, wait, SL. I'm assuming SLXN. SLXN, you're not entering this now. I just went over that, so hopefully that makes sense. I think that was the question. PEV, ALLR. ALLR is still bullish. I still expect this to break out. If it doesn't break out, as long as you have a stop loss, you are fine. If you're going to trade this without a stop loss, then I cannot help you in your trading career. Maybe you should go and wash some dishes. Needs to break out. Expecting this to break out, make sure to have a stop loss. Okay, it's very easy. If your broker does not have a stop loss, we have a couple of Discord members who do that. They are no longer in the Discord. Because if you're going to trade without a stop loss, then you might as well give me some money. Wasting your time. It's free money thrown out the window. Alright, so use a broker that is worth. Just do your research. If you're in the US, use Webull. If you're not in the US, use IBKR. Use T212. There's a lot of brokers out there. Charles Schwab. A lot of people use that as well. So at the end of the day, it's just preference. But for me, I think Webull's great. I wish I could trade that intraday here, but unfortunately I can't. PEV, this thing is unbelievable. I don't know when this thing is going to stop, because every time I look at it, it keeps going higher and higher, and it's unfair because I haven't got in yet. But I'm also sticking to my gut or my rules that I can't trade anything under $1. But yeah, it looks great. This is the strongest market, strongest stock. This thing is crazy bullish. Hey bro, IFF. What up, Sean? AIFF. Above 635, I would take entries on AIFF. So entries above. Entries over 635. Just because that's an area of resistance here. Rejection stuff. Right, NBIS, nothing on this. Look at the resistance on the 4 hour I like to use. I would maybe, or just draw the downtrend. You could like this. Yeah, right now NBIS is unfortunately bearish. Have they got earnings coming up soon or something? Get this thing going a bit. Hopefully it runs if you're in it. Indo is oil play. Right now, oil is not doing much. Nothing exciting with Indo. Maybe above like 353, but obviously this is oil play, goes inverse of the market. Or whenever there's war going on. Austin, I'll be there. Great. WX. Nothing, absolutely nothing on WX. WK. SP. Nothing on this. This is bearish, low volume, nothing. Right, Neo, what is the recommended for today? Neo's continuation, bullish, looks good. Neo's looking good. Got the breakout. Should see continue to push up. We do have FOMC at 2:30 p.m. Eastern. What is the recommended for today? These are all the trade setups. I'm looking to day trade, possibly, but all of these plays are on my watch list. When market opens, I'll probably have 2 of them. IMVT, 4 PRs, round to 23, then straight into trash. Yeah, I just leave it. This is Tesla right here. Tesla's not really doing anything. In my opinion, this is like a no trade zone right here, so I'll put it in red. In my opinion, if you do options, if it closes below 215, I would take puts. If it closes above 250, I would take calls. What is your top 1-2 plays today? I'll have a look in 2 minutes because I've got to head out into Discord. For those who join the Discord right now, I know there's a couple of you who have joined. Please, can you do me a favor? Can you please just do me one thing? And one thing is all I ask. If you can go onto your Discord DM and watch the intro video, it would mean the world to me because I put a lot of time and effort into that, as well as Hassi, who actually did the video himself. But for you to just read that, it answers every single question you have. Sava, what's my take on Sava? Right now, Sava is not looking too great, so I would focus on this current price action. We have something like this, resistance 285, maybe a close above 285 would look good for entries. Obviously, it's only going to break above this if there is volume. No volume, it will not respect this at all. So difficult to trade something like that. So I would take entries over 285. That's what I would say for Sava. guarantee, nice. Robinhood sucks. Yeah, Robinhood's not to the greatest. IMVT, is it still going? Yeah, thank you for watching LITM. Best of luck with LITM. I hope it reverses for you. Where is LITM? I'll just keep it on my watch list for the Discord. Cool. I'm gonna take a hike to a waterfall this morning. Get my 25% a quarter day. I'll be on here Friday. Definitely looking into Discord. Amazing. I will see you on Friday. Right, let's go over the watch list. ADTX looks good. Crazy runner yesterday. Definitely keep this on watch. KULR, not really too interested. I'll probably move this off my watch list for now since I have about 500 plays. BDRX, this is why you draw the downtrend, and this is why you wait for the downtrend break. If there's no downtrend break, you do not enter. That is how easy you can make trading. If it breaks the downtrend, you take the trade. No downtrend break, trade. So this is BDRX. This is why you wait. All right. Market should start to heat up very soon after this FOMC BS. I just move it here again, just up a little bit. TRNR, nothing exciting. FFAI, just have it on my watch list. LSE, nothing. CNSP, nothing. Trying to just see what's a clear setup. There's no mover at the moment that I see. Maybe Buru's is kind of the only one that's up. ADTX is probably my top watch today. That's what I would say. If it doesn't hold, that would probably be a good watch. All right. So thank you again for joining, guys. I really, really appreciate it. This is the link to Discord. There are 1 month tiers left and 2 3-month tiers left for the month. All right. Have a great evening, and I will see you, or morning as well. And I will see you all later or even tomorrow. All right. Peace.